Welcome to It Lies Beneath. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to know every time I give a video or put a video online. I'm a private investigator, and unfortunately, the economy being kind of slow, there's not a lot of work out there for me in my line of work. So I'm doing other things, and I'm going to be here for you for free help until the economy picks up. So I was watching one of my favorite platforms that I like to watch. It's called God, Family, and Guns. He expressed in his latest video that he had went to New York and he could not find a store that would take cash. Every store was requiring you to use a credit card or a debit card. So I did a little research and I see where looks like Amazon was lobbying because they wanted to open about 3,000 cashless stores in the larger cities. And they wanted to keep the costs low. They wanted it to be self-service, and they didn't want to handle cash because that way there'd be less risk of them being robbed, and they could use fewer employees inside. They had planned stores in Chicago, um, San Francisco, Washington, D.C. The first one that took on this new law of cashless stores, and it was Philadelphia, and then, of course, New York. Once COVID came about, people got really concerned that they could catch the virus from handling cash. So they went to the no cash store, the cashless store idea as well. So once the CDC had acknowledged that you were not going to be able to catch the virus from handling cash, and of course wash your hands if you do handle cash, but you had very little risk from exposure to cash and the virus. Um, but the stores that in these bigger cities, these run by the Democrats, they stuck with this cashless store idea due to the mostly peaceful protesting that was going on in all of these locations. The local shop owners felt like that would increase or decrease their chances of their store being broken into if it was well known that they do not take cash. So they wanted to decrease their chances of being looted or damaged. So that is exactly what was going on there. Hopefully that gives you an idea of why you're experiencing that. The good news is they have stopped that. They have passed legislation just recently. It will take effect everywhere in July because some people don't have banking and they don't have a credit card, and a lot of elderly people won't go out with their credit card. They'll go out with just the cash they need that way to protect their credit card information and they don't risk losing it. So they deemed it unfair to have the cashless stores. So they will require stores to take at least $20 and change. Now they can choose not to take larger denomination of bills like 50s or 100s, but they must take at least the 20s or smaller bills and to give change. If you are in New York and you are in a store that refuses to give you service or sell you an item with cash, you can report that store as easily by dialing 311 on your cell phone. They will come out and cite the store. The first time they cite the store, it is a $1,000 fine. The second infraction on the same store is a $1,500 fine. So don't hesitate, to keep your rights. If you want to pay with cash, you should be able to pay with cash. I am a Christian, so I want to let you know I have a Bible, and if you put the word Bible in my comment portion, if you subscribe and put Bible in there, I will pick somebody each time I do a video, and I will mail you out a Bible if you're in need of one. I want to get one to you. Don't forget to share this video, and I'm going to leave you with a thought. Let me see what seems the best thought for right now. Everybody seems to be such on edge and angry. Of course, I think a lot of that is, of course, that's my opinion, but is that everybody's cooped up and we're fed a false narrative of everybody being or hating everybody, which I don't think is going on. I don't think we have a large problem with racism in America. And I'm going to leave you with Hebrews 13:2. And that Hebrews 13:2 says, "Be kind and thoughtful to strangers, for one may be in the company of an angel without knowing it." So I appreciate you tuning in for this video. Make sure that you like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.